Denis is directing the next Bond film. When are we going to see you as a Bond villain, David?
I guess at this point, this all comes down to fate, luck, and continuing to try and show up and do the best job I can do on any given day. It's been too long.
Hasn't it? I have not stopped thinking about it since the last time.
I don't know how you live going this long in between our interviews, Daniel.
Nor do I. I've just been a shell of a man, like counting down the seconds till the next time we talk.
I get it, because I feel the same way about you. How have you been?
I've been good. Stressed because I've actually set up this whole Dexter junket just so we could catch up.
Of course. It's like, yeah. Michael, Uma, Pete, who needs... It's David Dastmalchian.
We actually all chipped in on this as like an early birthday present for you, so...
Oh, thank you. It's a big one. I'm very excited.
You know what else you should be excited for? Dexter Resurrection. What a smooth segue. You've been in the DC universe, the MCU, the Dune universe, and now you're stepping into Dexter's world. Across all of your roles, from explosive misfits to time-traveling illusionists, you've always brought this fresh kind of menace, so... What makes your Dexter Resurrection character a totally new flavor of terrifying?
This is a really good question and a great way for me to start the day, because I haven't even wrapped my head yet around how to talk about what it is about Gareth that is so unique, because I don't want to obviously give any spoilers away to our audience, but there were elements to the character that certainly were a part of factoring in the building up of the character and the performance that I had never gotten the opportunity to play with before. I wish I didn't have to be so vague as that, but I will say it was a really cool challenge. I love challenges as an actor. I love technicality. I love thinking about the way I use my hands, my face, my eyes, my voice, the way I walk, the way I move, and incorporating the mystery around Gareth into that was basic, building block every single day I went to set. The other thing that I really loved about getting into the mind of Gareth was the last time I played a serial killer was a pretty dark, heavy responsibility, because I was playing someone who actually existed in real life, who had actually harmed real people when I played Albert DeSalvo, the Boston Strangler. And although I loved that experience and that was a great, incredible challenge, there was a freedom and a more room for play in that this was all strictly our creation. The writers, directors, the whole team and me, without carrying that weight of that obligation of thinking about the fact that this person didn't actually exist in real life.
Well, as you said, you can't give too much away about your character, otherwise the studio may literally set Dexter on you. But if Gareth were to describe themselves in one word, what do you think he'd say?
Brilliant. I mean, he's the most wanted on the FBI list. He is the most complex and artistically stunning kills, presentational style. He's tens all across the board. He is so much smarter than anybody else in the room. He is so much more skillful than anyone else in the room. He has much more style and flair than anyone else in the room. And that's why Prater likes him so much. And that's why he gets to be such a formidable foe for Mr. Morgan, because Dexter's never faced somebody that has this specific set of skills, upper hand.
Were you describing Gareth or yourself there? Because stylish,
go
smart.
on.
I mean, this all just screams you.
Bring it, Daniel. Thank you.
I might just use the rest of our time chatting just to flatter you. I'm not even ashamed to say it.
Ah! All right, I'm here for it.
Well, let's go from schmoozing you to essentially threatening you. Let's say you weren't playing a character, you, David, were dropped into the world of Dexter as yourself. What's your survival strategy? Like, are you going to try and blend in, or are you just going to charm Dex with dad jokes and just hope for the best?
If you drop me into Dexter, contrary to popular opinion, I don't actually kill people in real life. I'm not a serial killer. So the good news is I'd be safe around Dexter Morgan. I would actually probably feel safer with Dexter because in the world of Dexter, there's a higher propensity of crossing paths with a homicidal maniac at any given day. Now, if that is going to be your given circumstances, if you've got a very skilled homicidal maniac hunter on your side, there you go. So, yeah, I'd probably, I'd be chummy and buddy with him. Figure out, he likes a good steak. Maybe have him over for barbecue.
Just to make sure, are you gonna like look after me and take me under your wing? Just like give Dexter the heads up not to chop me up?
I mean, I think again, contrary to popular opinion, you are in fact a serial killer. And I think you've used this whole entertainment journalist of, it's a cover. And the bodies are right. See that past that tropical plant you have hidden back there? Yeah.
If you keep blowing my cover, you're next on the list, David. Just saying. Now, bit of a detour, or sort of not really, because we are going to still talk villains. Denis is directing the next Bond film. I know you're tight with him. You've worked with him a few times. So when are we going to see you as a Bond villain, David?
I mean, it is when I moved to Hollywood to pursue my dream of being in the film business. I created a vision board, if you will. I had my goals list, which I put above my desk. I still do these on whiteboards and poster board. And for years at the top, it has said, work with the Muppets, work with David Lynch, which I was able to accomplish, and Bond villain. And so it's, I guess at this point, this all comes down to fate, luck, and continuing to try and show up and do the best job I can do on any given day with any given role. I'm very fortunate considering that I have a propensity towards, I guess, an inclination towards a special affinity for those Ian Fleming baddies and the way that they've been manifest in films. I think getting the opportunity to present contrasting energy or obstacle to someone as, formidable and savvy as Bond would be so fun. But I am very lucky because I have been given such a spectrum and array of oddballs and outcasts and darkly inclined characters to portray in my career, both in film and television and theater. And so I just keep getting to do this fun stuff. And if the stars align, then it's meant to be.
And if Denis, like after hearing you say all of this so close to your birthday, doesn't give you the role of a Bond villain, what a horrible monster of a man he is.
Oh my goodness. No, he is the best kind. He's the best kind of friend. I don't know a person. Well, I know a handful of people who are as busy as people like Denis Villeneuve or, others work, James Gunn, the people who are working in that level of prolific, artistry and manifesting such huge things. And I can't believe how fortunate, how gifted, how lucky, how grateful I am that I get to be friends with people who are not just so talented, but when you take away the fame and the prestige and the attention and the acclaim, they're just incredible human beings, just incredible men who happen to be my friends and who I love and who are really good to me. And I believe that's why their work is so exemplary. I think that's why they make such fine, outstanding films. So, pulsing with, even when it's grotesque, even when it's horrific, even when it's, stuff that makes you shake, there's a beating heart of pulsing humanity within, which is what makes us as the audience so captivated by their work,
I'm not gonna lie, everything you just said about Denis, that's how I feel about you. Before we fall even further in love with each other, I have to break it to you. I have to love you and leave you, mate.
No. After all this time, you're telling me we went through all these mazes and all these traps and all these tricks. I went and did a whole season of a TV show so I could be here for this moment, and it's over like that?
Don't. Saying goodbye to you is like the hardest moment I've ever had in my whole career.
Well, enjoy the rest of your day, and enjoy big movie coming out this week, Superman. Go see that. It's a masterpiece. It's so incredible. And enjoy Dexter Resurrection.
I enjoyed Superman. I enjoyed Dexter Resurrection. I enjoyed you.
It's great to see you, man. Thank you.